Hello everyone, welcome to Web Design Tutorial Part 2. In this tutorial we are going to learn HTML structure, how this HTML structure works. We are going to find out, then we'll move on to HTML basics. Okay. Now as I said, we are going to use the Sublime text to as a code editor. How are you going to open this? I'm going to close this. If you go to the search box and type Sublime text, then you can see this Sublime text is here. Just click here, then it's going to open the Sublime text. Okay, this is the Sublime text. First things I'm going to change at least one settings here, because the text is, you can see text is really small. So I'm going to increase the text size so you can see what's going on here. So if I go to the preference and settings, then you can see the font size 9 here. I'm going to make this one 26. Then I'll save it, and you can see the now it's better. Yeah. If you're using the Sublime text each and every time, so it's better to find out the shortcut. For example, if you want to open a new file, the shortcut is Control New. Just in the keyboard Control and press Control and N, then it's going to open the new file. If you want to open a file, existing file, then use the Control and O. If you want to save a file, Control S. If you want to save as, so all the shortcuts, please go through all the shortcuts. So if you maybe at the beginning it will not be that easy to use the shortcut, but if you keep on practicing this shortcut, it saves a lot of time. In this tutorial, maybe I'm not going to use a lot of I will not use a lot of shortcuts because I will go slowly. Now the thing is, we have, okay, now there's nothing at this moment. If it's like this, you're going to create a new file. To create a new file, you can press Control N, or you can press File, New File. Is the same thing. If I press the close this and I press on keyboard Control N, is going to do the same thing. Now it's saying the untitled. That means this file doesn't have any name at this moment. But we will give a name. How are you going to give a name? We will try to save this file. We'll save this file. We are going to save this file inside the folder we have created for our web design, which was web design folder. It was in desktop, so we are going to select web design folder, and in this folder we have created two folders. We will not do anything at this moment. Just will give the name of our file. We can give any name. For example, main. I can give main. I can give page 1, whatever. I can give any name. After giving the name, importantly, when you finish giving the name, for example, I'll make it like lesson1.html. This is .html is extension. So if you're saving any HTML file, you need to use .extension. If you don't use the .html extension, then the program will not understand this is the HTML file. So when you save the file, make sure that you save it with .html. So I have saved it. Now you can see that my name had changed, lesson1.html. And if I'm going to now, if I open this file if I open this folder now, I can see lesson 1, and with the lesson 1 is e sign. That means by default is Internet Explorer file. If I try to open this file, I'm going to open this file. If I click on right click, then open with Google Chrome. If I open with Google Chrome, you can see there is nothing at this moment. There's nothing. This is our file. There's nothing here, and it says lesson1.html. Yeah. So I'll make this one half so I can see what's going on. How you can do this half? You just hold here, and then hold it and drag right or left until it become half. Then my other window I'm going to put as a Sublime text. So I'm going to write my first HTML code. So first things I'm going to write is I'm going to use HTML. Then I will close. You can see any tag you write, you need to write inside the two braces. Okay, these two brackets you need to write inside to this bracket, like less than and greater than sign. It has to be inside less than and greater than sign. So I'm going to write my HTML. this HTML is my opening tag. If you open any tag, you need to close that. For the closing tag also, I'm going to write HTML, the same thing, sorry, HTML, okay? Now I have opened up my HTML tag and I have closed the HTML tag. You can see the opening tag and closing tag, main difference is this backslash, okay? So this is our opening tag and the closing tag, only one difference. Inside this HTML tag, we need the main, we'll have two things. One is the head tag and another one is the body tag. Remember, each and every tag you write, you need to open it and you need to close that. So our main tag is the HTML tag. Inside this HTML tag, we'll have two more tags. One is the head tag and one is the body tag. So I'm going to create my head tag. I have created my head tag. Then I'm going to close this head tag as well. I'm going to close it just as typing the head. So I have closed my head tag, okay? Now I'll do the same thing for my body as well. I'm going to open the body tag, then I'm going to close my body tag, okay? So I open the my head tag, a body tag, and I close the body tag. So this is my head tag and this is my body tag. I'm just making a little bit nicer. So our main tag is HTML, and inside the HTML we've got two more. One is our head opening tag and the closing tag, our body opening tag and the closing tag. And then if we save it and we refresh it, how are you going to refresh it? You can see the refresh button over here. Each and every time you want to refresh the file, page, you make sure that you save your code first. If you press the Ctrl S, or if you go to File and Save, this time you already gave the name, you don't need to give the name again, so it will save the file. Then you refresh it. At this moment also nothing is happening. Okay, now you wonder why you need this head tag and the body tag. Okay, head tag, inside the head tag normally you give the title of the page. For example, this page on the right hand side, we can say lesson1.html. it is the file name, but this page doesn't have any page. If we go to the if we go to any website, for example, if we go to the BBC Bitesize or bbc.com, each and every page you can see there's each and every website is got its own name. It's got the title. For example, this is the BBC Home. This is the title of this page. Like that, we can give the title of our page here. How are you going to write the title? We are going to use the same tag as a title. Then we'll close it. After closing the this is our opening tag. Then we'll close our tag. So that's inside this tag. If I say I'll make this one a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on. My first web. Okay, that's my first web. That's my code. If I save it now, File, Save. Then if I come back here, I'm going to close this. I don't need anymore. So if I come back here and I'll make this one smaller, and if I refresh the page, you can see the name had changed now to my first web. Okay, and this head tag, inside this head tag we put normally all the links. For example, if you're doing any JavaScript, we're going to give the link here, and if we give any CSS, we put the link. And in the body section, the code we're going to write, the code is what is showing here. For example, if I take the same example, the bbc.co.uk, all these things, what is happening here goes in the body tag. That's how it works. Okay, in the next lesson we'll go through the basics HTML, different basic HTML tag, and we'll see how it works. So whatever we have learned today, make sure you practice it, you run it through. If you don't understand anything, just comment or send me the email. I'll try to help you as much as I can. Thank you very much and have a good day.